Hey guys, it's your boy Mees here. I'm gonna be doing a little Satisfactory today, a little off-stream thing. So you can always catch me live on the other off days on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd great come in there, hang out, watch me play the rest of this game. So let's jump right into it. We're gonna leave off where I left off on my stream yesterday. Okay, now that we're in game, this is where I left off the last stream. So I have a starting base factory over here, where just some basic stuff. It's not very optimized. There's some optimization, but not much. It's just a streamlined process. My space station there, and got some miners running here for impure data. And over here is the factory where I produce the smart plating and the roto and the reinforced plates at a small scale, which technically I really should produce them at a larger scale. We can get through that. And then what I can do is in most projects I'll build and I'll only show parts of it, so we can kind of keep this, like, these videos short where I'm making the smart plating, and we can go through and make those platings in a larger scale, because this is a small scale where I split off the excess because it only can produce so many per minute. Like 5 of these and 4 of those and all that other stuff with how many you can produce per minute based on like the supplies and the resources that you give. So like right here, I got the smart plating, which I don't even know if I need to produce them anymore, but I'm going to continue to produce them, and these as well. So I got quite a bit, but not quite a bit, but enough where I can, you know, get things going and then maybe mass produce them later. So I'm going to let this run and stuff like that, and I can always stop it, rebuild it and stuff like that. So, you know, streamlining stuff is really important to me. I like doing big complex systems. Not that I know what to do, so a lot of times I have to like look up numbers and things like that and ideas, and then I like to restructure those ideas and make them better. I mean, I'm not really an inventor, but however, I am an improver, I would say. So let's jump right into it. Over here is the copper plating that I made. Actually, in a second here, I'll jump over to where I got quite a bit of that. We'll let that fill up and produce. So what I did for this copper plating, I'll go over it real briefly, is I got 3 smelters running at 67% or 68, actually I bumped it up, and 3 constructors running at 100% to produce the right amount of stuff. So not really anything wasted. Things are moving consistently and things. Whoop, give me those berries. I got my main copper, or small copper thing down there. I got an extra one running over there. I'm using a normal copper because this whole design over here comes from way over there. And if I use the impure one, the whole thing would have to change because it only produces 30, not 60 per slot. So it wouldn't even have filled up a whole conveyor belt. You would have a space. And over here is my coal mining. I have not decided if I want to run this over to there and run it up or run it this way, because the coal mining is going to have to go to the coal generator, which I think I want to kind of produce up here. I think this is a good spot. Well, when I find one, I'll let you guys know. So let me run over here. So we got this. You do take damage if you're not careful enough. So this launches you so far. Now, okay, so this is pure coal. And basically using pure coal, it should produce about 120 a minute with the Mark 1 miner. I think you can probably overclock it 200%, which make it essentially 2 miners. I mean, hypothetically, maybe not. You know, it's ignorant. But as I said before, when I set the stuff up, a lot of times I'm going to be skipping over this stuff, exactly the specifics of it, because then if you want to see anything, you just write in the comments or hit me up on livestream to actually just show you what I did. That'd be kind of cool, because I won't really describe it as much as I did like the copper plating and stuff like that. And then I'd stop in between these recordings and stuff like that, and, you know, eat dinner and hang out and stuff. So I got this ready to go. So I need to decide where I want the copper to go. This is a storage for my solid fuel. That's all I've created. That sucks. But I got a lot more being created here soon. So, all right, let's find the generator that has the fuel. And hopefully once we get coal, it will be a little bit easier, so. Gotta be this one. We need just like a power, like a battery source to charge this up. I'm gonna let this go, and then when the power shuts down, So what we can do right now is we can move over to the water and we can build the water pump. And I don't understand how the water pump works and how much you need or how much you don't need. And so I guess we'll figure that out once we get there, and then we'll go ahead and build that. So I'll see you guys over there. Okay, here we are. So now we're at the water, and I don't really have an idea what to do here as I get attacked. What you want? Let's see. We don't need the pipeline supports. What we need is power. No, production. Water extractor. Oh, it's big. Oh God, it's big. Cut this tree out of the way. Oh no, I'm out of fuel. Okay, I'm back. We're here, and I got my biofuel. Not much of it, just enough to cut down a tree to get out of my way. That was all I needed. So yeah, we'll just do 2 for now, and then we got to build the. All right. So what we need to do is there's splitters, 5 organization. Let's do this. I'll just do that's a pipeline junction cross. See, I don't understand how this works. MX have left. That's a pump. So, and these need power. So I don't know how these exactly work. Okay, so right now as it stands, there we go. We got a little setup here. I know these are gonna have to be powered. There's no way you don't power these. Yeah, no power. They gotta be powered, of course. So we're gonna try the coal. I don't want to run the coal all the way over here to run the pipes, but I think running the pipes would be better. Too bad there wasn't underground pipes. Maybe there is in the future, but you gotta remember that I'm not an expert at this, so this is my first time playing this game, and I'm very familiar with this type of play with Factorial. And if you guys haven't played that, I highly recommend you check it out. It's very similar with understand efficiencies and things like that. So we have this goofy line over here. So this is where I'm going to run my generators over here. So go power coal generator. I'm going to build 4 of these, I do believe. So now power issues, power that, power that. I restocked. I got things ready. So now we're going to build a small factory with 4 coals. Yeah, 4 coal generators. And then we got to pipe the coal into here and then the water in there to produce 300 milliwatts of power. So I don't have to keep feeding the biomass gens each time they run out. So I'll keep that process going, but I'll just put them on standby. I probably won't delete them. I'll probably put them in a smaller area because I don't think there's any way to automatically feed them. It would be nice if there was, but right now, as I am in the game, I don't think there's a way to do it. So we're going to go ahead and build this factory. 4 of them here. I think. I don't know. This is hard to aim. These things are so big that, yeah. Okay, so now I have my coal production. It looks like each one of these are going to produce 300 milliwatts total. 150 per 2 would be 300 total. So, and you can overclock them, but that's not necessary. What I'm going to do probably is run this pipeline in here, run them down from above, like, and then run the coal straight down below and split them off. Run everything from down, up. So, one out with this. Okay, so finally I filled out the logistics of this pipe system here with the water. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to need a pump in order to get some headway on the pump here, but the coal will come here, split off, and it'll continue down as it moves down, and the liquid will move the other direction. It should equally split because once this fills up with too much, it should evenly balance it and continue down. So this is kind of not the way I'd like to do it, but it's pretty compact at the moment. I don't know. It's like what, 4 by 5? Yeah, it's 4 by 5 right now. So, I mean, I'm gonna run with it and see how it goes. So we just need to get the coal in here, and then what I'll do is, since what I can do eventually is I can take the main to it and split it, and then run 120 off the miner and run another 4 to get 600. So, I mean, this isn't outrageously expensive, and I got to figure out how to understand. But you can configure pipelines. I don't understand any of this stuff. So this is something we're gonna have to work with: the flow rate, the water flow rate, that segment, full pipe network, pipe segment. So I'll have to figure that all out. There we go. So let's get the mining production going. I'll go shoot over there real quick. So now, and now we're gonna connect this and bam. Should start producing ore. I'm gonna ride that there, and I'll meet you guys back at the coal plant. Well, we finally made it, and we're coming on onto this. So, is paying attention of how much water you need. It looks like I'm only going to need 75% of each extractor. So that being said, I guess I could underclock the water extractors to save on power consumption, so they're not running at 100% of the time because there's no reason for it. So let's see this bad boy start to go and produce a shitload of smoke. Pollution, baby, let's go. Fill up eventually, and it'll back up, and it'll be a buffer. Yeah, the first one's gonna get more, but it takes a second. Once the entire row gets full, it'll just back up. So, because these are rating at 60 per shot, so hopefully, yeah, it won't be bad. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on automating at least. Probably do that over here, actually. We're going to work on reinforced iron plates to get a bunch of them so we can start mass producing iron plates, even though I got some producing now for like smart plating and all that other nonsense. So this iron down here, oh boy, that's going to hurt. Is this normal? Ah, these are the normal ones. I can split these and use them for other things. So I guess I can build all the factories in this area here. Wish I could blow up these rocks and get rid of them. What we're gonna probably do is make a huge system for producing reinforced plates, and then I can just run them out on a conveyor belt all the way down. Even though I made like reinforced plates, but I want to be able to do that so I can make Mark II. Make this shit mass produced. It'd be nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get things set up here, and I'll meet you guys back here. Okay, we're back, and I got my 3 miners up here. So what we're gonna do is gonna move these. So these are normal things, so they're gonna produce 60. They're gonna fully capacitize the belt. That means it's gonna be at full capacity. That means we need a splitter to each smelter, so each one's gonna be, so they're gonna run 6 smelters, and then split those up and then balance them out to use the access screws and rods and everything like that to make that. Okay, that took quite some time. So here's the miner. It's going to produce 60. It's a normal vein. So it's 60 gets split into 2 smelters. Then it moves to 4 constructors to make rods, and then 4 more to make screws. And then we use some Mark II belts to move them out because it's going to produce too much. So I'm trying to keep the perfect ratio here. Things like that. I got this rock here, which is a giant pain in the ass, but I don't really care. I made do. Looks pretty good. All right. Finally, I'm done. I have to do this. I don't even know if I have enough power. I might have to build the other 4 coal generators, but right now I can shut some things down. But this is, they're going to do the reinforcement, the reinforced plates. And then the reinforced plates also make the frames, these frames and the rotos, and I want to do all that stuff too as well. So build factories like this. I'm just so inexperienced with the way the things move, and they're not like square blocks like Factorio or Minecraft for that matter. So it does get kind of difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up these 2 generators, and we're going to get this going. We're going to test it as we move through. So and if the power goes, I should be making enough power though. The iron. Oh yeah, we got iron. And now it's working. There we go. Oh, look at that, boy. All All right, guys, thank you for checking me out this time. We did end up running out of power. There's too much power. I'm gonna have to make those other 4 generators I didn't want to make. But on that time, don't forget, guys, you can catch me Monday, Wednesday, Friday on twitch.tv/Meezits. About 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check me out. I'll be playing this game and a couple other games. So come check me out. If you got any questions about this, and if you have any questions about what I did and how I did it, there's tons of resources on the internet for getting some of the math you want. If not, you can slap it down in the comments below, or you can just ask me in my stream. So until next time, I'll see you later.